YouTube, what up, man? It's your boy AD. I'm back again with another video. It's been a little minute since we did the last one. I told y'all we on this Call of Duty kick, man. Where we going back and we playing some older versions of the Call of Duty contents that we've enjoyed or lack thereof. So we're gonna go back a little bit further than the last one we did for Black Ops Cold War. This one was where it all really began, where Warzone became a thing, where we really started to see the difference in changes of how the game was played, how people played it, where you started noticing more camping or strategic placements that people used to do, man. And this one here, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. Again, y'all know me, I've been trying to kind of go back and forth with different versions of the game, man. And we've seen kind of the evolution or the backward steps that we've had based on previous titles and moving forward into like the newer titles. Now we just received word that we got Black Ops 7 coming out this year. So I think we fully established why BO6 isn't in a great place, because they seem to already be ready to move on to Black Ops 7 anyways. You had delays in content. You got just the overall what seems lack of care for the game really at this particular stage. So that usually means that next iteration of the game is just going to end up being better. Now, what I did notice is with this one in 2019 versus Modern Warfare 2 when that came out, this honestly was the better game than Modern Warfare 2 personally. And I say that just it felt a little bit more fluid. It didn't feel as I don't know if you want to say choppy or laggy, or just the overall feel and movement of the game just felt different. And then you ended up with Modern Warfare 3, which took it another step forward. Because it seems, and I think a lot of people are starting to notice it, it's kind of like this 2-year cycle that COD has, where you'll get one game that seems to be unpolished. There's things that need to be fixed, and then that following one seems to be a lot better. Modern Warfare 2 was the step down, and then Modern Warfare 3 was a step up. Now you got Black Ops 6, which seems to be the step down, and then Black Ops 7 will probably be the step up. Unfortunately, that seems to be the never-ending cycle of what we got when it comes down to Call of Duty. But the plan here is, of course, as always, to see if we can get a game. If we can get a game, we're going to run some games. So let's get right into it, man. Let's see if we can find something here. Now, things that I noticed when we tried to play like Cold War, it was one of those things that Cold War was very hard to find lobbies at first, unless you were playing like Nuketown. And even then, like if you go to play Nuketown in that game, that's where everybody and their mama was like ready to sweat their balls off and just go crazy. We just started searching, we already have a game instantly. So clearly we're starting to see already like where the player base still is and where they choose to be. I'm actually curious to see the type of game this is probably going to be. I'm probably jumping into a lobby that's probably already ready to go and has gotten going. We'll see if we hear like some streaks or something going on. Yep, I'm hearing some shooting. Not no streaks, but we definitely hear some shooting. Let's pull out the original growl. You know what the fuck going on, man. All right, I feel a little sluggish. Hold on. We're going to figure it out. Hold on. Give me a little time. Let me figure it out. Because the thing with this is figuring out how the movement is. Once you kind of figure out how the movement is, you're gonna be in there, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta figure out how jumping around the corners, people used to post up on these corners, the angles people do take. So you gotta take a lot of that in consideration when you're going back to play some of the older titles. Not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, because I actually did enjoy this one. This one was fun. I'm getting laced. You gotta remember, a lot of everybody had like super loud beats. You had this one, and MW2, it felt like the footsteps were even louder there than what they are on here. That I think is what really like destroyed the game, which is why Daddy was so important for people, because it just felt like no matter what you did, you were gonna get heard one way or another. This is how the ground was supposed to feel, man. Like, this ground was great. This is what feels like a true dead silence. You didn't have to hit no extra button. Didn't have to feel like by the time your daddy ran out that it was just like people could hear when you activated dead silence on MW2, and that in itself is probably one of the worst decisions they could have made for the game. Because at that point, like, people knew you were there. Like, there's no, if I pop this daddy, they'll never know, like, I'm gonna be fine either way. I feel like just sluggish, so I feel like I need to get something a little fast. So let's get that P5 out here. I actually had a clip using this in one of my shorts. I do want to say I do appreciate those that have been, checking out the recent videos, that have subscribed for my recent videos as well, whether it's been YouTube shorts or, through our main like YouTube videos with Call of Duty titles. It means a lot, try to get our algorithm going, getting this. Christ, that's two that I ran into already. It's crazy because it was like you're supposed to, duck under them or whatever, but like sometimes that just didn't work. Right, hold on. Wait, I'll be back. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get right. Hold on. Pop this UAV. With a daddy. How that worked, but okay. Y'all gotta let me know like what other Call of Duty titles I may want to see. So the next video, I do want to tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a heads up early what you're gonna get. Black Ops 4. Next video, Black Ops 4. So make sure y'all are on the lookout for that, man. If y'all enjoy Black Ops 4 like I did, I think y'all will enjoy that gameplay video as well in 2025. You actually be surprised how many people are actually still on that game too. So this one, I literally just downloaded it, installed it. It was like, let's just see what we get. I've had BO4 installed for a little minute. I just haven't been able to record the video for it like I'm doing right now with this one. So hopefully y'all are ready for that. I gotta say, man, like I miss Call of Duty. If that makes sense. Like I miss what we had with it. I miss the style of the game, just everything about what we had. The fact that it got changed around just to, I don't know if it was just because Treyarch versus Infinity Ward or what, but it just seemed like there's so much that has been let go of or has been missed on the mark because they are trying to be quote unquote innovative, I guess you could say. I keep forgetting I gotta hold it. It's a contextual tap. But I feel like we had it good, and I don't know how much of it was like we got to a point where we just complained so damn much that they were like, okay, let's just go ahead and change up the style of the game, how it's gonna be played. It just, something didn't sit right. And even now, like, if I can go back and play older titles, right? And yeah, skill base is still definitely a thing, but I can enjoy playing an old, damn, hey, Tom. I can enjoy playing an older game, even though we're not gonna finish this lobby out. This game isn't gonna finish. Whoever really plays OBJs like that. I can do this, enjoy it, versus I can get on BO6, play 2 games where I feel like I'm gonna really enjoy it, and then SBMM is gonna destroy me more than what this will. That's not good. And I think that to me is where the problem kind of lies. Like SBMM has completely put the game in so many different perspectives now that it doesn't hit the same as it should. Okay, it doesn't hit nearly the same as it should anymore. You know me, like I'm not by any means, when you think of Call of Duty games and stuff like that, this isn't one of those things where if I'm coming into a lobby that I'm going to try to, super sweat, get noobs, all that stuff. That's not me. I'm here for the normal dads, the people that get on the game and just want to play, man. Just want to get on when they get a chance to, fresh off work, showing you guys what these games are like, what to expect, the type of games you're gonna get. And that to me is what's really important when you're going to showcase what these games used to be like, and then showing them now in the year like this was 2019, and then we moved into COVID. Now you're seeing it 5 to 6 years later in a different light. Like, okay, is this game still playable? Do you still get lobbies? Can you still play multiplayer? That's to me is where the fun is in doing this right now. Like, and then people will be like, okay, can you play Warzone? Of course not. Like, it's effing impossible. Like, you can't even go back and play it anymore. Like, you can still do like the co-ops and stuff like that if you decide to. They still have the campaign that you can always do, and then everything else is like, all right, let's move on to Modern Warfare 2, and then so on and so forth. MW3 and MW2, like you got DMZ and stuff like that people are actually going back to play now, and they were doing that because they were wanting to see what it was going to be like for Verdansk when that came back. And now we have Verdansk, and there's some complaints, and it seems unfortunately when it comes down to the COD community, there's no making anybody happy. It's the same thing like the 2K community is going to be good, it's going to be bad, but nobody's going to be happy. There's always going to be something that gets complained about, unfortunately, and you can't really escape it. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, man. This is Modern Warfare 2019 and 2025, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stay safe. Like, subscribe, and follow us on kick.com/AyeDeon. And I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.